All thanks to No Excuses and Ace Boxing Promotions. Welcome along to the show and welcome to the Southport Sharks. I'm Dave Bella, the Fight MC, and we have a very big night of boxing action installed for you tonight. Of course, we have got the main event tonight for the WBO Africa Heavyweight title, and as well, we have got the IBF International Lightweight belt up for grabs. Our first fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen, all thanks to Pivotal Homes, we are in the Cruiserweight division. First of all, fighting out of our red corner, this man weighed in at 80.8 kilos. He trains under Kim Gray as he fights out of the Extreme Boxing Club on the Sunshine Coast. Give it up for Scott Kelly. His opponent tonight, fighting out of our blue corner, weighed in at 80.3 kilos. He trains under Steve Ng and Warren Coots as he fights out of the Matrix Boxing Gym, the Terminator, Leo Grant.
Okay, fellas, I spoke to you both in the dressing rooms. Obey my commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves, good luck to both of you.
This fight is 4 3-minute rounds of boxing action, and Paul Taplin is our referee.
Box.
Welcome to another edition of Ace Boxing Promotions Night of Terror. We have a 7-fight card tonight, headlined by the two local boys, Jacob Ng and Dempsey McKean, both fighting for international titles tonight. I'm Nathan DiCarlo, and joining me in commentary is one of our regular ring announcers, James O'Shea. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening, Nathan. Pleasure to be here ringside with you. You touched on at the opener there. Fantastic card headlined by the two local boys, but underway here at the first fight. Nathan, I tell you what, two blokes that have turned up in shape.
Yeah, both turned up in shape. One's on pro debut in Scott Kelly, and the other's had, this is having his third fight in Leo Grant, but they both come in tremendous shape, like you said, so it'll be an interesting fight.
So as they kick off the opening round, as said, so 7-event card here tonight, and some fantastic fights on this card. You spoke about those two mains later in the evening, talk about two men on the rise when you're talking about Australian boxing and taking that next step right here on the Gold Coast.
Yeah, definitely. They're both homegrown, and they're both always putting on a show in front of their hometown, so I'd expect nothing less tonight. There's a good shot there from Leo Grant, catching his opponent with a left hook.
As they're working together here, so there's no feeling out period, anyone.
No, definitely.
Watch your heads in there, fellas.
Good shot there from Scott. And there's a receipt from Leo Grant. There's a good competitive opening minute of this contest.
Absolutely. As I said, there's no feeling out period here. Both boys are willing to get in there and exchange. And as you said, there's money coming back in return. So a nice, even fight we see here to kick us off.
Oh, two good right hands there from Leo Grant.
Yeah, they found the mark, didn't they?
No holding in there.
Leo Grant, Nathan, kicks off a big night, of course, for the Matrix Boxing Gym, who have a number of stars on the card here tonight. So this being the first of their fighters in action here in Leo Grant.
Yeah, definitely. They've got the semi-main and main events tonight, so the big ones later on tonight. But yeah, we're starting off here with Leo with a good uppercut there.
Beautiful uppercut.
Catches the attention of Scott Kelly.
Does a great job with his fighters, hasn't he, Stephen Ng and all of the team at Matrix?
He does, and it helps when there is a good camp already around, because they all egg each other on, obviously push each other to the extreme in their training session. So they're doing a wonderful job there at the Matrix Boxing Gym at the moment.
We'll see if Leo Grant can kick them off here on a winning note here for the Matrix team here at the wonderful Southport Sharks. Beautiful right hand again from Leo Grant. He's found a home for it. It
has, but Scott Kelly, he'll be there all night. He's trained by the great trainer in Kim Gray from the Extreme Boxing, but here comes Leo Grant.
Yeah, another good camp, that's for sure. Entertaining end to round number one. They're scheduled for 4. If this is how we start the night, we're in for an action-packed night. So great to have your company with us here on the Southport Sharks Ace Boxing Promotions.
This is some snippets of the first round. It was a competitive first round. Both boys having their times, both picking their shots well.
Do you think they can keep up the pace, Nathan? Again, it's had a pretty frenetic start for a 4-rounder from the two boys.
Well, I think a lot of the nervous energy will catch up to him, to be honest. I mean, like I said, one's on their debut and one's having their third fight. Leo has had the 2 fights. He's had 1 win, 1 draw.
Step back, don't punch.
So we'll find out here as our second round is underway. A bit slower start to the second than the first.
Oh, good shot there from Leo. Both boys using their body well to bump off their opponent, creating that little bit of distance so they can get their better shots off.
Absolutely, when Leo Grant finds a home for that right hand, but Nathan, fair to say, Scott Kelly wears it pretty well, to be honest.
He does, he does. He looks in tremendous shape, so I think he's definitely done the work in the gym.
They go to work right in front of us here, and again,
Right,
Leo
step
Grant.
back, step back. Keep it clean, boys. Let's go, box.
This early in the career, you just got to really work off that jab. Everything comes off that jab. There you see Leo Grant leading with the right hand, which is quite dangerous, especially for a novice, because obviously they don't know where to put their head in the right position, but he scored for him that time.
Let him go. Let him go.
So with Leo Grant, what do you think Stephen and June and the crew would have been saying to him in that corner at the end of round 1?
I think they probably would have said, put the pressure on, but smart pressure, which is putting the pressure on, but sometimes he's leaving his head up high. He has got an inexperienced person against him here tonight, so they're probably trying to capitalise on that and try and really pour the pressure on and try and get him out of there early.
Same thing with Kim Gray in the other corner, out of the red corner. What do you think he would have been saying? Instructions for Scott Kelly here in round 2.
Well, I would have thought stick to your basics. Use your jab. Everything comes off that jab, like I was saying earlier. I think when it's your first fight, you tend to throw all the basics out the door, but that's your bread and butter. That's where you got to get back to.
We'll see if either of them looks to those sort of actions here in round number 2. But Leo Grant again pushing that pressure here for the opening half of this second round.
Oh, good right hand, left hook there from Leo Grant.
Kelly marches back forward after that.
Good right hand once again. Plenty of punches being thrown in this round.
Oh, Kelly comes out with a nice left hook of his own, under the body. Great fight to kick us off here.
Work out of it. Work out of it. Let him go.
Any referee Paul Tapley asks him to work out as the two look to work inside.
Big 1-2 there from Leo Grant, just missing the mark, but Scott Kelly comes back and hits him with a left hook.
Nice left hook. He's landed that a few times this round, Scott Kelly.
Just sitting a little upright still, especially when he's not throwing punches. There's another right hand there from Leo Grant.
Right hand. It's been the money punch for him so far.
No doubt.
That's the end of another great round, and we see our wonderful sponsors here on the ring back. You see that Ultra Tune Auto Service Centre. Wonderful sponsors here of Ace Boxing Promotions. Sean Buckley and his team, they do an amazing job in the community. Wonderful supporters here of Ace Boxing Promotions, so wonderful to have them on board. It's been a long association.
Yes.
And one where they most certainly do throw their support behind Ace Boxing and supporting the fighters.
This is what happened in the last round. Some of the best bits, Leo Grant unleashing. Look at throwing punches, left, rights, uppercuts, left hooks. There's nothing he didn't throw in that round. But Scott Kelly, equal to the task.
Yeah, we see in this exchanges here, Kelly comes back here at some stage here with the left hook. There it was there, right on the button. He's had some success there. He seems happy to counter. And at this stage, I've said Leo Grant is the one that's forcing the pressure. So we're into round number 3. We're scheduled for 4.
Yep.
So the boys hear the bell for round 3. Sweat, water flies everywhere, which has been customary for this fight. They haven't had to look far to find each other.
That's better work there from Leo Grant, staying a bit lower, trying to edge his way in, tap his way in, not being a sitting duck for his opponent, and Scott Kelly just to hit him when he's standing upright, but there he is once again, lifting his head.
He's had a lot of success with that right hand, so what you're saying is you think if he can lead with that jab, he's going to find a lot more success and find a home for that right hand.
It's about staying low. When you're low, obviously you've got strong base, and it's very hard to knock you over or keep you off balance. So, but there, once again, very upright and getting cash with that left hook, and there's another one there from Scott Kelly.
Let him go.
He's had a lot of success with that, and often after a flurry or a barrage from Leo Grant. And as you talked about, he's just leaving himself open there. And Kelly's waiting for that opening. At the moment, it's the left hook that's doing the damage at the end of it.
You're holding. Let him go.
Both boys working great and close. That was a good right hand there from Leo Grant.
Tough rounds to call here for our judges.
Yeah, tough one for the judges to start off. Both boys, good turn there from Leo Grant and a big right hand, but there comes Scott Kelly.
Watch your heads in there, fellas. Work out of it.
Very competitive fight. They've thrown more in one round than some people throw in a whole fight.
Terrific round again here. Great fight here with these two guys. Fortunately for the crowd, we've only got 4 rounds.
They're punching and turns here. Scott Kelly's turn, then Leo Grant's turn.
Working the body.
A good shot. Body then head there from Leo Grant, all paying dividends.
Watch your heads in there.
You can see some of the sting starting to come off Leo Grant's punches. He's probably feeling a little bit of fatigue. You can see he's still throwing them, but not with the same venom there was in the first and second round.
And this is normally around the time in those first few rounds where Kelly has gained a bit of momentum. We'll see if that's the same case here in this particular round.
Don't hold him. Don't hold his head down.
As both boys feeling the effects here of 3 pretty solid rounds.
Yep.
Break. Step back. Step back. Tidy it up, fellas. Box.
Good left hand there from Scott Kelly.
Finds a home with that left hook again, leading with it.
That was a good move there from Leo Grant. Spun his opponent, gets him back on the ropes, and this is where he can unleash his own punches. Good variation from Leo Grant. He's hitting to the body, then coming up to the head, really mixing it up for his inexperienced opponent.
So that's the end of another round. Look, work rate wise, you'd have to go with Leo Grant. Do you think that counts for something when these close sort of fights, when the judges are looking here?
No doubt. When it's these close, it's obviously the ring generalship that really takes precedence. So I'll definitely give that to Leo Grant based on activity.
1 round to come. 4th and final just around the corner. And we'll see some of that work here now in replays, and you can see Leo Grant really digging down into that body.
Yeah, and there was a variation. See, to the body, lowered the guard, and hit him to the head.
That's probably the best punch of that round. A nice, short, sharp right hand, and that one found its home. So we're going into the last round. What do both boys need to do? This fight will pretty evenly poised. Important round coming up.
Yeah, well, I think they'll both be saying you've got to win this round. Both corners will be saying you've got to win this round to win the fight. I think Leo Grant's ahead on my scorecards, but I guarantee his corner's not telling that to his combatant. He'll be wanting him to leave it all in there in this last round.
Keep it nice and clean, last round. Box.
There's the bell for the 4th and final round.
Good jab there from Leo Grant, but I'd like to see him double it up. He's throwing the singles. As he fights more experienced fighters, they can counter one. It's very hard to counter 2 punches when it's coming at you, but one, it's easy to slip and come back with something of your own.
Break, step back, tidy it up, folks. Get your shoulder out of it. Box.
Now referee Paul Tapley earning his paycheck here as well with the boys.
They're doing a good job, just letting them fight out. Oh, there's a big left hand. Hit the mark of Leo Grant there. A cracking left hook has definitely been his punch of the fight.
Absolutely. We'll see if Kelly can make the most of this opportunity. You see his corner calling on him to pour it on as he marches forward again, leads again with that left hook.
Hands free, let his arm go.
And a couple of good shots there from Leo Grant. What a cracking fight to kick us off here tonight.
Put your heads in there, fellas. Work out of it. Let his arm go.
Both boys working well and close, which is unheard of when they're usually not that experienced. So they're doing a great job here. They've obviously had a lot of rounds in the gym.
Nice 1-2 there from Leo Grant.
Let him go.
Good refereeing there from Paul Tapley, just letting him fight out. Nothing worse than stop breaks all the time.
Let his arm go. Break. Step back, step back. Box.
Once again, both boys working well in close. Good shot there from Scott Kelly. Marches back his opponent.
Get your head out of it.
And you can see the fatigue starting to play
Yes,
a part
absolutely.
now. Leo Grant starting to feel those punches.
Starting to get a little bit sloppy towards the end here, or just holding on, but you can understand that they fought at a frenetic pace here.
A very quick pace for two very inexperienced boys, like I said earlier. And a good body combination there from Leo Grant just when I said he was gone.
And Nathan, look, no matter who wins this fight, isn't it going to be a great stepping stone for both these boys in terms of their career, the experience they're going to gain out of this?
No doubt, but as we said that, there was two big right hands from Leo Grant. And here he comes, he's marching forward once again. Look at these shots he's hitting his opponent with. Oh, and a big right hand.
And he catches Leventhal coming back. And here comes Leo Grant pouring it on as his home crowd gets right behind him.
What an opening bout to kick off tonight.
How's the atmosphere in here? I love this place.
Very good. Everyone's close. Everyone gets into it. And look at the noise. Oh, my God. Leo Grant, stand and applaud. What a great opening fight.
Fantastic fight to kick us off here tonight as at Southport showing their support for their fighter. Has he done enough to get the judge's verdict? We're about to find out.
And look at these punches from Leo Grant. Just when we thought he was gone, he was out on his feet. Look at these barrage of punches. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Body, head, good variation, like I said, all the way throughout that fight. These guys are fighting well beyond their experience here. Every punch in the book they threw tonight.
Great right hand there. He found a lot of success with that straight right throughout the night. It was one of those fights, wasn't it, where I think for Scott Kelly, without a doubt, the key punch for him was that left hook, whereas for Leo Grant, particularly that right hand, they both found a home with it, both boys. Cracking fight to kick us off here on this big card tonight. Ace Boxing Promotions, a night of terror.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards for our very first fight of the night. And our judges score this fight 39-37, 39-37, and 40-36, all for the winner for a unanimous decision to the blue corner, Leo Grant.